Hello! How are you all doing? Hope you're doing fine, enjoying yourselves, having a good time. I just ate the coconut biscuits and I am in the coconut heaven. So today, you and I, since you are since you are a little bit interesting for me to understand, because my last video got quite a good number of views in a short amount of time. So let's do a very cool topic, right? We're going to talk about you and the certain somebody, right? Who has potential possibility to have a first time with you. Okay, we're going to talk about first time with that person. Okay, 18 plus, all of that. 3 positions, timestamps are always below in the description. And without further ado, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so just a second, there will be 3 positions, timestamps always below, and I'm starting with the first one. Ooh. Your first time, it's like passing passing a hardcore exam, you know. Actually, the longer you will wait, the better it is for you. For example, if you have decided to do it tomorrow, wait at least, the least, like 2-3 weeks. Okay, especially if the person is kind of like forcing you into doing it. I mean, there's no such thing as really forcing you, because you choose what you want, right? My subconscious people, but my conscious and subconscious people. But what I'm trying to say is that if he pushes you, the more he pushes you to do it faster, the longer time to take to get to know this person. Because once you're going to get into the relationship, that type of relationship with him, right? Do it with him. There will be consequences you need to consider. First things first, it's about your body. Your body will change. You, by the way, some of you might get pregnant, so be careful if you're not interested in getting kids right now at this point of time. Please consider that. Second part, your hormones will change after having this intercourse with that person. You know, you might be having it having a just one night stand, right? You just want him, you might not like him and get over him, because that's the kind of a card suggesting to me there are like two sides. Either you will like it very much and he will like it very much, to the point that this relationship will go into something very strong and long term, or you're going to break up very fast. Okay, so what to consider when you are going to be there. Okay, so girls in here, from what I see, a lot of you have come from a really strict religions. Could be Islam, right? Could be like a very Orthodox Christian. Could be very religious person who has his own beliefs about the first time that should be. Could be a lot of virgins, by the way, watching this reading. So really take your time and consider, what do you want? Okay, and the girl who has chosen this position, she is actually very secretive about her own true desires, right? You are more lewd and luring than you think you are. Okay, so the one thing you need to consider is whether you want your partner to be harsh with you or very vanilla type of style, you know. So if you really want the vanilla type of intercourse, right, then you really have to talk it out through before you actually going to do it, and let your partner know that at any second when you say no, it's a no. You have to be really sure with your partner, because in here some of the girls, they might get scared, in the middle of it or right before starting it, and you'll be like, wait, I need a break. I need you to stop, and you to be 100% sure that the person will actually do it. He's not going to force you into it. So yeah, really consider that part. Second thing which you need to consider, take care of yourself. Take a good bath before you're going to do it. Relax your muscles a bit, because you're going to be very tense and stressed when you are going to be about to do this. So you will really need some not like, yeah, you could do actually a massage. You can ask him to massage you, do some little massage, like go into, if you really want to get into this process, and once you're going to get there, make the whole process of making out long and tactile. Don't make it short. What I'm trying to say, you're not the type of person who just goes for 5 minutes and that's it. You're the type of person who's gonna do it for the whole night, because you're going to be discovering your sexuality actually during this whole situation, and you're going to see who you really are. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm talking really slow. You can, just put the speed a little bit up. I'm just trying to put everything into the right words, because yeah, it's a quite a sensitive topic, right? And be a bit more tactile. Get to know his body. Get him to know your body, to allow him to trust your body, because if you feel even 1% that you're not comfortable around him, better to postpone it. If he's not a douchebag, he will understand it. Okay, he will definitely understand it, whether it's your first time at all or it's just the first time with him. It doesn't really matter. A guy should understand it, because sometimes we girls, we think that it's okay, but then in the middle of it we understand that we're not okay, and it's totally fine to say this to your partner. He needs to understand that. Being a woman is harder and harsher than anyone else. So yeah, be considerate of yourself. I'm not trying to say in any of the ways that you shouldn't consider his feelings, but you really have to think of yourself first. And don't be scared to express your sexiness. If you really have fetishes, if you have certain desires that you want to fulfill with that person, go ahead and do it, because he's the type of person, either he will 100% take it, either he will 100% reject it. You will see it on his face. You can even sit down and discuss actually how you want it even before doing that, and that would be actually the best situation ever, because in that case you're not gonna end up in a really strange surprising moments in your life. But hey, at the end of the day, somebody needs a surprise, right? So yeah, explore your sexuality with him, I would say. Explore your body and his body. Allow him to explore your body, but be considerate whether you truly want it with him or not. And last but not least, very important, as I said at the beginning, right, what you need to consider is the time, right? The timing. For you, the timing is the most important part. The longer you will wait, the longer you will prepare for it, the more planned it will be for you, right? And he will follow this type of plan, the better the whole intercourse will be. Okay, that was the first position. Some juicy moments? No, I'm just going to give you good advices. Oh, what to say? This guy likes to see girls masturbating. He can even watch some porns on that part. and he actually likes to look at women naked, let's say that way. He might take some time staring at you, touching you, feeling you out. He might actually teach you a couple of tricks. So yeah, your first time with him will be very interesting because first of all, this person has high aesthetics in him. He really understands the pure beauty of women. Whether it's his first time himself or not, he really understands the sensuality of women. Even though he might be actually quite timid by the priest, right? Looking at this card, he might look very closed down. He might look very timid, but when he goes into the bed, he likes to watch. By the way, his preferred position might be when the girl is on the top, where he can see pretty much everything, all of the action. He enjoys when the woman is in control. But in the way he likes to teach the girls some tricks, try something new on them. For example, she likes, if a girl likes to be on top, he, for example, gives her a good massage, right? If he sees that the girl is quite closed, he takes a little bath with her beforehand and sets up a certain mood for her. He's the one to set up a good mood for the person that he is going to have an intercourse with. You can definitely expect some candles, beautiful music. You might go to have a beautiful dinner together or to enjoy the sunset, and then only he has this kind of like style and sense of doing it. You have to give a little pleasure, aesthetical pleasure, to a woman and to yourself, then you will be able to actually reproduce it in the bed. Very good type of boyfriend, by the way, in here. Yeah. Let's consider what is going to be. Why do I have, like, in both positions so many major arcanas? Yeah, as I told you, he likes to watch. He likes to watch the woman being in control of him. Definitely likes when a woman is I wouldn't say lewd, but when she is more open, because he is even though he is a priest, he is quite open. He knows that he can take care of the whole process, as if like he understands this nature of women and how they are constructed, let's say that way. I'm gonna give you tons of pleasure and orgasms. I'm telling you straight away. Joyful moments. You'll definitely remember him as one of the best partners ever. If you didn't have one, congratulations, because your first one is going to be it's going to be over the top. Yeah, you're definitely going to remember him. Things to consider when you are going to have it with him. Relax. The more close you are, the more time it will take, and the less time. It's like, he sets up a whole mood around you, a whole atmosphere. He creates the certain atmosphere around the person, and when the person does not correspond to this atmosphere, he has to recreate another atmosphere. So you might not, if you're not going to have it with him that day, he is going to make another atmosphere for you, but it's going to take some time. So the more relaxed, the more let's say easygoing you are, understanding you are, the more you are fitted with his atmosphere, the better it is for you. And again, this is a general reading. For some guys, it's a beautiful night out, having a good dinner, watching the stars, and then doing it in a beautiful hotel. For some guys, it's like meeting a girl in the club, actually get heated up with all of that passion and alcohol and everything, and then just, you know, getting to know each other very quickly and going to his or her house and doing it, bam, you know, and you get really passionate moments with each other, you go crazy. For some girls, it's like actually you're dating each other, you're enjoying the time, and then watching a movie, and you know, you see a kiss and you suddenly start kissing each other, and boom, that's it. So for each person, it's going to be quite different. But what I'm trying to say is that enjoy the ride that he's about to prepare, you know, and he actually understands what you want, actually maybe even better than you. You know what I'm trying to say? He really does understand it a lot better than you do, because in some ways, priests, he talks to a lot of people, he gets to know a lot of, he reads a lot of literature, he has his own set of beliefs, you know, and his set of audience, you know, and you have become the part of his audience, and he understands what you want. So allow him to do what he does to you. You might remember this moment for the rest of your life as one of the best moments ever, actually. So I'm really cheering for the second position, because you will have a very memorable experience with this person. Okay. Okay, third. Ooh. Very tough to make this guy get the first time with you. You know that? Either it's somebody you're not with anymore, or you just, I don't know, because this position, it's not about the first time, it's about the guy craving for you, but he knows for sure that he cannot get you. For him, if you're going to have the sexual experience, it's going to be like, oh, that's it, I'm ready to die. It's like, see Paris and die, you know. That's it, like, I'm ready to die. Really, this guy, for sure, he would really love to be with you, but he doesn't plan to have a sexual intercourse with you. I don't know what kind of guy you have chosen in here, but it's really strange. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, as I said, like, he looks at you, but he doesn't make any move. I don't know why you're asking about the first time. If you, it's a more like a platonic love to me, maybe, in a way, but I can't say that you're going to have a sexual intercourse. Your first time with that person, very, 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 very little possibility in having it. If it's somebody you have just met now, you know, there's a high chance you're not going to have it with him. If it's somebody you already know for some time and you're thinking that like you're dating or something, he treasures you too much to have the intercourse with you, to be honest. This just like has. Oh, I see. You know how the first time will be. This guy might actually have a lot of stress and be a little bit off, and his thing might not go up, or stay for a little while, and then you know, he's either a fast finisher, let's say, the way he finishes fast, or he has some problems down there, really. Why do I see this? Why do I have the feeling that that you're not going to have here? Huh? So strange, really strange. Yeah. I see. Okay. You know what? This guy, what I've told you about, right? He doesn't consider to have sex with you right now. He really thinks of you as his future wife, and he's actually I don't know how to even say this to you. It's so weird. He either already had many partners and he wants with you to be very, very special, so he treasures you to the point that he can even wait until your marriage. Or he's actually consider you to be a wifey and he has a side chicks, let's say that way, side chicks on the side who are taking all of his power away. So when you're going to try to make a move on him, and because in here you're going to make a move on him, not him making a move on you. He's going to be staring at you 24/7, but he's not going to make a move in here. If you're going to try to make a move in here, he's either going to fear in you very quickly and you're going to be very disappointed with that, or he is not going to have it even up and you'll be very concerned, like what the hell. And that's just because or the third position, the third part, which is like he's going to try to run away from it as much as possible. Even though he would like to be with you, he would like to have a relationship with you, he would not sleep with you. That, by the way, reminds me of situations where the guys, they have had a lot of relationships with for unnecessary relationships, so one night stands and everything, and they meet a beautiful woman and they decide in their head that they are not going to touch them unless they are married, because guess what, you're a wifey material, and they really think of you in such a way. Wonderful. But what should my girl do? Oh, you just enjoy the ride, you just enjoy, allow him to to do it. Even though you're not going to listen to me, you're going to push him into that. But the more you're going to push him, the more he's going to run away from this topic. So chill out, relax. If the girl is very scared in here, my girl, if you're very scared with the fact that this guy doesn't touch you, doesn't want to have an intercourse with you at this point, it's just that he sees you way higher, above, you're above all of the other girls around, and he thinks very high of you, and he doesn't want to spoil this moment. So don't spoil this moment yourself, because you might actually go and scare the shit out of him, and what he will do, yeah, he will finish this relationship very quick, because the guy most probably has been traumatized in here with girls who were using him, for his beauty, for his money, for his dick, sorry to say this, yeah, whatever. But yeah, he was just played around by women, and right now he has decided that the next woman who I am in love with, who I really truly dearly adore, I'm not gonna touch her until I'm going to get married with her, because I want this relationship to be pure, beautiful, and golden. Yeah, so yeah, wonderful, interesting. I like this guy, really good idea. So thank you very much, take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.